Hey everybody, Zach here. Going to be working on the GTi today, Mark II GTi, part 3. Be working on pulling the motor today. So I'm going to be pulling the radiator, taking off the radiator hoses that need to come off, draining the fluid out of the system, pulling the battery, pulling my intake system, disconnecting my exhaust, and if I have enough time today, get around to pulling the engine as well. So let's dive right into it. Even though I have my bumper off, I always keep it on the car because these bumpers actually warp really easily. If you set them on a like a painting stand, like in the middle here, it will bow the middles, or if you set it on its ends, it will bow on the ends. So as much as you can, try and keep these on the car even if they're off, just so they don't warp. But for right now, since I'm just gonna have it off to the side for a little bit, it will be fine. But just a little tip when working with any of the bumpers that I've seen, any of the plastic bumpers, they will warp if they're sitting in the same spot for too long. I'll be taking off the bottom radiator hose first to allow most of the coolant to drain out of the system from the lowest point, so it drains the most amount of fluid out. Okay, try not to make as much of a mess here as possible. Come on. Come on. Be careful with these upper radiator hoses, these overflow part, because these like to snap if they're old and brittle and hot from getting hot and cold and stuff. Come on. There we go. Actually, well, I'll take it off from here next. Start dribbling. Everything on this car is seized. Nothing's been touched on this thing in a while. Come on. Okay, alright. Well, I guess. Alright, let's see. Plug the fan. Thermal switch. Oh, I got my catch can down there, my makeshift catch can. Which side is this one? So this basically just vents all my all the gases and blow by and all that crap that would normally be pushed through the engine. It just goes down into this can here that I have. One of the guys that worked at Tectonics a long time ago gave it to me, and it's worked, so I've just kept it on there. Eventually I may upgrade it, but it's worked just fine for what I've needed. It's just an old radiator hose and just a vented tube here. Alright, I think this thing is good to come out. This garage is a mess right now. Jesus. Alright. Here's my paper towels. Huh. Better to clean up a mess earlier rather than later. Start tracking all this stuff everywhere, track it into your house and your cars, so best to just clean it up now. Alright. So let's take out grabbed a wobbly extension here, which does the job, but no corrosion there. I think I'll put this up here for now. Alright, I'll take apart the intake. Ouch. I'll take it apart from here. Burnt cane in, man, it's all scrunched. gonna be taking off the alternator wires. The bottom one here is an 8. Come on. And the top one is a 13. Forgot about the bottom one. There is one more 8mm down there. The reason I have some corrosion down here, battery acid, is I had a battery when I was at the track one time. The bolt came loose for the hold down for the battery, and the battery slid sideways into my radiator fan. It started chopping into it and flinging battery acid everywhere. It corroded all the bottom of my cross members here. Got some corrosion down here, as you can see, and it also splattered up here on my hood and started rusting my hood a little bit. Really a not good scenario, but yeah, if you ever go to the track, make sure your battery hold downs are real tight. Alright, let's see here. So I think I've got most of the wires off the front of the engine here. Knock sensor. Come on. Must be Amazon. Actually, let's here. Let's put those over here. Alright. I've got distributor plug. Got another 10 there. In there. Okay, let's okay. Hey everybody, thanks for watching the video. That's going to be the end of today's video. On the next video, I'm going to be disconnecting the wiring harness and kind of freeing up the stuff that's preventing the engine from coming out. So I appreciate the likes, the follows, the views. I appreciate all the love, guys. Thanks.